Talking with Jesus, talking with Jesus, all along the way. My soul gets so happy that I shout and I sing night and day. Well, I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day. I've had ups and downs, sorrows and frowns have passed my way, but I paid no attention, dropped the contention, had no time to stray. Problems only seem to weigh me down, turn my sunny skies into gray. But I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day. Yeah, I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day. Walking with Jesus, talking with Jesus, all along the way. My soul gets so happy that I shout and I sing night and day. Yeah, I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day.
God was good enough to save me and wash all my old sins away. Now he leads me and guides me, protects me and hides me, and keeps me each day.
I'll take it from here. And I know that he loves me, for he entered into my heart to stay. And I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day. Yeah, I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day. Walking with Jesus, talking with Jesus, all along the way. My soul gets so happy that I shout and I sing night and day. Well, I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day.
Hey, I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day. Walking with Jesus, talking with Jesus all along the way.
My soul gets so happy that I shout and I sing night and day. Well, I'm on my way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day. My way to heaven and the journey gets sweeter every day.
Hello, good evening and welcome once again to the programme. Saturday night again, another week has gone, and always good to have your company. Please share the programme before you sit down to relax and hopefully enjoy and be blessed and be encouraged tonight throughout the duration of the programme. Just hit the share button and that'll help us tremendously here to let everybody know that we are live on the programme. Of course, you can catch up at any time at all on the Saturday night and Sunday afternoon programmes, but if you can hit the share button, I would appreciate it very much indeed. Share like crazy, don't be lazy. Just thought of that one the day and I thought, That's a clinker. Share like crazy. Don't be lazy. And then, after you've done that, put your feet up, relax, and enjoy the evening with us here at CYB. Now, lots of names coming in already, and we'll get to them slowly but surely. We will get to them. I don't like to leave anybody out. On the bottom of the screen is the prayer details. Scott, as you know, has taken that on, and his number and his email and the times you can contact him is on there, and you've kept him busy this week. He'll be tucked up in bed now. He has a bit of sense. But for the rest of us, we just have to plough on and hopefully you will enjoy the program tonight.
Everybody ought to know. 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 Everybody ought to know who Jesus is. Who Jesus is. Everybody ought to know. 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 Everybody ought to know who Jesus is. He's the lily of the valley. He's a bright morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000. Everybody ought to know. 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 Everybody ought to know who Jesus is. Jesus is. Everybody ought to know. 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 Everybody ought to know who Jesus is. He's the lily of the valley. He's the bright and morning star. He's the fairest of 10,000. Everybody ought to know. He's the fairest of 10,000. Everybody ought to know.
Yes, indeed. Shannon Knox singing Everybody Ought to Know. Now, 8:10. We've only started. If you have just joined us, if you're in a wee bit late, that's okay. We'll forgive you. I don't know, maybe this is your Chinese night. I'm not talking about food tonight because I'm starving my hunger. I'm starving my hunger. I ate a snail sandwich today at after 1 o'clock. And put eggs on to boil, and I think the eggs was out of date. Put eggs on to boil, and I just took a notion of sliced eggs and tomato and ham, a nice fresh loaf, just and a bit of salt and pepper. Nothing fancy, that's just the notion I took. Well, I haven't been well since. Now, either, number one, either somebody's trying to poison me, or number two, the eggs was off and I was never told. I don't know. But, I haven't been right since. I took 2 stomach tablets, 2 of them, the 2 of them, that's 240s they hand me, and I must do 3/4 of a packet of extra strong mints because they're good for lifting wound. So I'm be going for the toothpaste next. But anyway, it's all right. Plenty of toothpaste in the cupboard. That's not that dear. Right, okay, so whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, send your messages in. And as the night goes on, Saturday night, as you know, is a wee bit different. Sunday afternoon is the real gospel programme. Saturday nights, it's all gospel music, but there's a wee bit of a difference, a wee bit of we're going to unwind tonight, we're going to relax, we're going to have a wee bit of banter, a wee bit of light-hearted fun. And I have on a sheet here some old songs that maybe you would have went to dances or something years and years ago, and all these old come on you songs. I have a few here and I'm going to sing maybe a line of them, and I want to see how quick you are at getting the answer and to see if you know the title of the song that I'm looking for. No competition number, just put your answers onto Facecloth on YouTube. No prizes either, but I just want to see how quick you are and to see if you are listening to the programme at all. That's the important thing. Right, so another piece of music and then we will get on with some some names. Mary McKee and the Genesis this time, and one called You Must Be Born again.
The streets were dark and empty in Jerusalem that night, as silently the young man made his way. He'd heard a lot of rumors, so to put his mind at rest, he'd see just what the master had to say. Sir, I've heard it said that you're a man come from God, and I've been searching for some peace of mind. I've looked into philosophy, my custom and my creed, but peace of heart is something I can't find. Truly I say unto you, ye must be born again. A new birth of the Spirit is the key. There's no other way by which a man can enter in, no other way the kingdom he can see. Sir, I beg forgiveness, just don't understand how it is that man is born anew. Can it be that he must die and to live again, or go a second time into the womb? Truly I say unto you, ye must be born again. A new birth of the Spirit is the key. There's no other way by which a man can enter in, no other way the kingdom he can see. I am but mortal flesh, yet my spirit, it can live. Such a thing I've never heard before. Oh, the marvelous mystery that I should have the key, and with it I can open heaven's door. Truly I say unto you, ye must be born again. A new birth of the Spirit is the key. There's no other way by which a man can end, no other way the kingdom he can see. Truly I say unto you, ye must be born again. A new birth of the Spirit is the key. There's no other way by which a man can enter in, no other way the kingdom he can see. Truly I say unto you, ye must be born again. A new birth of the Spirit is the key. There's no other way by which a man can enter in, no other way the kingdom he can see.
Yes, Mary McKean, the Genesis, and truly I say unto you, you must be born again. I want to say hello to our friend Wilson over in Uganda, a young guy who is listening in tonight from far, 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 far away, and I don't know how he understands a word I'm saying, but clearly he does. So good evening to you. I don't know what time it is in Uganda. I don't even know about Uganda. Patty Santoro, surprise, surprise, over in New York. Dr. Gilbert, midwife May. Patty's birthday is tomorrow, isn't it? I think it's tomorrow. Yeah. But Patty, I do have a song for you tonight. Ruth Fairgrieve, how you doing? Betty and Billy. And there is Nellie and Drumbo, Eileen and Eric. Sandra Scott in Portavogie. Sandra, how you doing? Leslie Fullerton, Clinker, Harvey Nickel, Avril Strange, Marie Sterrett, Robert and Sylvia Ferguson, Furniture World NI. I'll be down some of these days. I'm looking for a lamp for this corner. I need a lamp for that because the one that was there is out in the drawing room at the minute. Momentarily it's in the drawing room, you know. So I need something to replace the one here in the studio. Trying to act stuck up, but it doesn't work. I was on last night looking at what you had, but you were too quick with it. Robert, you were far too quick camera. I seen 2 or 3 lamps and I was sitting shouting at the phone. Hold on a minute, Tubes. Hold on. No, you was going on like thunder and lightning. Our Bucky, Granny, Jenny, Jappy, Lynette and Eric. I seen them a minute ago. That's surely Betty Patton. And Juniper's birthday is today. Juniper, wishing you a very happy birthday for today over there in Cumbernauld. And I'm sure there'll be lots of people in the chat rooms saying happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And Patty Santoro too. Her birthday is tomorrow. Juniper's is today. Happy birthday to the two of you. Listen to that vibrato. I went on Monday. Monday I had a very good day on Monday. Absolutely. From morning to night, a great day on Monday. Absolutely no complaints at all. Didn't last long because back to normal then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not so bad today, but I took the notion. I went on Monday and I spoke for a few minutes and then I sang a song live on air. Never done it before, but people had said to me, go on and try it because everybody was doing this at the minute. And I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And it took off terrible well. People really must have nothing else to do. They really do. I think you really do need a prescription to get out more. Right, here's the first one. Here's the first song, right? This is so, if you've just joined me, this is what I'm doing. Every so often, between the gospel music, I'm going to sing a line of an old song from years and years ago. Maybe one that you danced till in the Orange Halls or the whatever, or the concerts, maybe in the 1920s, because the most of you is around that sort of an age. Did I say that out loud? So, I should have had Clinker Joe to help me, but no, too much stress tonight. I can't deal with stress tonight. So I'm looking for the title of this country song. It's a wee toe tapper, right? I'm going to sing a line, tell you, and I want to see who's the first in with the title of it. Now, it has to be the exact title. Nothing else will do. There's always a kettle on the boil. That's all I'm telling you. You just have to be quick. There's always a kettle on the boil.
I feel the touch of hands so kind and tender. They're leading me in paths that I must trod. I have no fear, for Jesus walks beside me. For I'm sheltered in the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise, they won't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and naught of earth shall harm me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. Soon I shall hear the call from heaven's portals. Come home, my child, it's the last mile you must trod. I'll fall asleep, then I'll wake in God's new heaven, sheltered safe within the arms of God. So let the storms rage high, the dark clouds rise, they won't worry me, for I'm sheltered safe within the arms of God. He walks with me, and naught of earth shall harm me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God, sheltered safe within the arms of God.
Yes, Joe Arthur and Sheltered Safe within the arms of God. Michelle Darlington Ray, good evening. John and Eileen Irwin up there in Ballymena. Diane Walker and Mad Izzy. Oh, the girl, she'll be on top of the bed now very shortly. She will certainly. Jacqueline Ironside. Jacqueline, how you doing? Nice to see your name in there. Anne and Harry Richmond, good evening to you. Anne Kirkpatrick, Anne, how you doing? And Harold Duncan was the first one in, according to my face cloth and YouTube. Harold Duncan was the first one in. You could call this song, there's two titles for it, so there's nobody wrong or right, because I've seen it recorded on the backs of CDs, and some people have called it There's Always a Fire in the Kitchen. And some other ones have called it Our House is a Home. So there you are. If you got that right, a pat in the back. Aye. Right, that's number one done. I want to play this piece for you now. Well, I did want to play it. The Sunshine Singers. He is so wonderful. I love this piece. I listened to it 3 or 4 times today, and it's just in my head, and I'm singing away at it. I'm humming it. I was even humming it while I was washing my hair. I got through the whole song. I did. The whole song.
He is so wonderful, just call on His name.
If you're looking for someone who understands tears, let me share Jesus, a friend I hold dear. When life's weighing heavy or tragedy comes, let me share Jesus, God's wonderful Son.
He is so wonderful, just call on His name. Young or old, His love is the same. Talk to Jesus when tears seem in vain. He is so wonderful, just call on His name.
He's the healer of broken hearts. He understands pain. He'll be there when you need Him. Just call on His name.
He is so wonderful, just call on His name. Young or old, His love is the same. Talk to Jesus when tears seem in vain. He is so wonderful, just call on His name. He is so wonderful, just call on His name. Young or old, His love is the same. Believe in Jesus and your life will change. He is so wonderful, just call on His name. He is so wonderful, just call on His name.
I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Come unto me and rest. Lay down thou weary one, lay down thy head upon my breast." I came to Jesus as I was, weary and worn and sad. I found in him a resting place, and he has made me glad. I heard the voice of Jesus say, "Behold, I freely give the living water. Thirsty ones stoop down and drink and live." I came to Jesus and I drank of that life-giving stream. My thirst was quenched, my soul revived, and now I live in
George Beverly Shea, I heard the voice of Jesus say. Some more names here, and I don't know how to pronounce that second name. Wilson Stalers from Uganda. I mentioned him earlier there. I'm hoping that is correct, and I'm hoping you understand me. I really do. Gilbert and Moss Side Mary, I haven't seen that couple in ages. Absolute ages. The last time was 3 years. It must be 3 years coming. Great customers in the cafe and had great fun with them. Noel Murphy, Auntie Gwen, Uncle Jim, Agnes Spears. Dave Poling is watching me. He sent me a picture with this picture behind me. It's a picture of him looking down on me. Elizabeth Gardner, hello to you. May Reynolds in Ballymena, Beth Redmond, Hardin Irene Duncan, Diane and Roy Brown, and Ronald and Sharon Hannah in a windy Kilkeel. It's been cold here, bitter cold here all day, and miserable, just miserable, with no rain, I don't think. The rain's on at the minute, but that doesn't matter. I'll not be out in it. I wasn't out in it today. I sat most of the day going through the programmes, but I didn't really put myself out today at all. After a bad 2 or 3 days, I thought to myself, no, I'm not going to get too excited today. No. So I lounged about in the drawing room with my flannelette pyjamas on and my, no, not flannelette, flameproof pyjamas on, and my robe, fleecy robe that I got out of that shop where you have to look on the floor for everything, TK Maxx. And it must have been stolen because there's a sign on it saying Tokyo Laundry. So it slightly fell off the back of the lorry. It doesn't matter, it fits me. I didn't have to run after the lorry. Now, Violet McMillan up there in East Belfast, hello to Molly in Belfast as well. Ronald and Jennifer Morrison are on YouTube, as is Diane and her mum Hazel. Kirsty Gilmore. Kirsty, I haven't heard tell of you in a long time. I hope you're well. She has the electric blanket on. I hope you plugged it in. Jeremy Williams, hello to you. And Leslie Trimble says, it's a wild night out. Sure you wouldn't put a fox out of the hen house in a night like that? Oh, I would say there's one or two boys would, I would think. And his menu today, he had vegetable soup at the football match today at around 3 o'clock. So he only had tea and buns there now. He's not hungry, but probably Magnum ice cream time shortly. I thought you said he was taking Cornettos.
He gave under Cornetto.
Just one Cornetto, give it to me. You must be joking. They're 50p. How they were 20 years ago. You wouldn't buy one now for 50p. Absolutely not. Right. Before I play the next song, here is your next song that I want the title of. This is easy. This is a really easy one, right? I shouldn't even be singing it because that just gives it all away, but we'll see who's first in. Right, I'll just clear my throat here. When I was young and went to school, they taught me how to write.
Jesus is the light of the world. If we keep him in our hearts and on our minds, he will show us the way, teach us how to pray, and his joy we will always find. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if we keep on the sunny side of life. There's a dark and a troubled side of life, but there's a bright and a sunny side too. When we're walking in the darkness and strife, the light of Jesus can come shining through. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if we keep on the sunny side of life. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sun of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if we keep on the sunny side of life. If we keep on the sunny side of life.
Years are spent in vanity and pride, caring not my Lord was crucified. Knowing not it was for me he died on Calvary. Mercy there was great and grace was free. Pardon there was multiplied to me. There my burden soul found liberty at Calvary.
20 to 9, and some more names here, but something I wanted to point out. Oh, yes, that one there. So it was what's that one I done there?
Blackboard.
Oh, aye. So who got that now? Who do we see? Myrtle Scott was the first to get it on Facebook, and Ronald Hanna was the first on YouTube. When I was young and went to school, they taught me how to write, to take the chalk and make my mark and hope it turned out right. But that's the way it is with love and what you did tell me. I wrote it so that you would know I was yours eternally. Know all them things at the back. I would have, when I was out in the world, you would have been singing for 3 hours non-stop every night. So you had to have a program, a 3-hour program. And thankfully, that's one thing I never ever needed was words of a song at any time. And I was just able to rhyme them all off, and I still remember them all, even though I'm not that terribly old. Please don't laugh. Jeannie Finney, hello to you. Phyllis Heaney. Now, here's the two Ronnies. You talk about class distinction. Ronald Hanna is listening in the study. Sharon must have threw him into the study to get peace. And Ronald Morrison is listening in the shed. Maybe that's his study. The study shed. Noreen Kirkpatrick, hello to you. And Flora Christie, how you doing? To both of you over there in Glasgow. I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow tune. That's not one of the, no, not asking you that because you know what that is. I'm going to play this piece for Patty. She had asked for this one. It's One Day at a Time, but it's the different version. I think that old time waltz versions played done. This is Anthony McBrien singing his version. It's slowed away down and it's lovely, much more meaningful. So I hope you like this one. That'll take us up to 9:15, and then I'll be back with another song. I will. One Day at a Time.
Only human. I'm just a man. Lord, help me believe in all I can be, and all that I am. Show me the stairway that I have to climb. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking from you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. And yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. Do you remember when you want among men? Lord Jesus, you know, if you're looking below, oh, Oh, it's worse now than then. Cheating and stealing, violence and crime. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking from you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. And yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Oh Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. Oh Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time.
From the lofty court of heaven came a rose on earth to bloom, knowing when he left his father that his fate would be the tomb. But the grave, it could not hold him. Angels rolled the stone away. Now the mighty rose of Sharon is still blooming yet today. But the next time he comes, he won't have to die for me. The next time he comes, there won't be a Calvary. The next time he comes, we'll begin eternity. For when he comes again, he's coming for me. I remember when I met him, how the Spirit took control. He established all my goings when he saved my sin-sick soul. For a king to come from heaven, knowing then of Calvary. Oh, what love will measure that he gave his life for me. But the next time he comes, he won't have to die for me. The next time he comes, there won't be a Calvary. The next time he comes, we'll begin eternity. For when he comes again, he'll be coming for me. But the next time he comes, he won't have to die for me. The next time he comes, there won't be a Calvary. The next time he comes, we'll begin eternity. For when he comes again, he'll be coming for me. For when he comes again, he'll be coming for me.
Yeah, I love that piece. That was a Calvary Trio. The next time he comes, he won't have to die for me. And the next time he comes, he'll be coming for me. Wonder, can you say that tonight? Will he be coming for you? The Calvary Trio. Great, clear, plain voices. That's what I like. I am going to play a song tonight, around about 9 o'clock. And I really want you to, if possible, just forget about typing and all the rest of it for about 3.5 minutes. I'd love you to listen to it. It's a new piece to me. I'd say it's a new piece to you as well. But it's one of those songs you really need to listen to, because I've listened to it 4 or 5 times and I can get the words, but I need to concentrate. But you will hear them, and the words are powerful. That's coming up round about 9 o'clock or so, so that'll be about 10 minutes' time. Margaret Ledley, good evening to you. Tracy Rogers, Jean Johnson, Mary Campbell, and we're keeping, if you can, remember to keep Mary and all the family, Robert and Pamela and Chase, in your prayers. And Roy, Mary's husband Roy, was taken into hospital on Thursday. Was it Thursday? I was in an awful panic because, as you know, I don't sleep a while lot, and it must have been about 12:30 or so in the morning, and I got this message, can I ring you? And I thought, oh, what's wrong? But it was Mary to tell me that Roy had taken a stroke and was taken into Coleraine Hospital, and he's still in the hospital, and improving slightly. Not out of the woods yet by any means, but we'll just keep praying to that end that he will make a full recovery. So do keep Mary and the family in your prayers, and in particular Roy, Mary's husband. Mommy to you, and Myrtle Scott, Nolene Heron, hello to you, and Lorna and Roger Boyce. Roger's singing away, I'm told. You see, and not only does he walk, I don't know, did she say 16 miles a day or something, did Lorna tell me? Oh, the very thought of that. Right. Linda Jean, is Linda Jean still off work? Is that what that says there?
Yeah.
She's on her 22nd antibiotic. She's on her 22nd antibiotic. She's still off work. Is that any wonder you're still off work? 22 antibiotics? Sure, that would be no good to you. You wouldn't see the paper in front of you. Lois Case is in Florida. Joan McWhirter, Barbara Drennan, and David and Hazel McBride. Now, here's another one for you. This is so easy. This is so easy. It's that easy, even I know it. You ready? Where do I get this next song? Gather it up here. First of all, I had it and then it went away again. Hello to Ariana and the Wheels in the Bus, Terry and Norma and Stuart and Woof Woof Henry. Yeah, there's the captain's crew, paid in full by the blood of the Lamb. And here is this next one. To the chapel on the hill. I want the title. To the chapel on the hill.
When justice called for a payment for sin, no one worthy could be found among men. But the precious Son of God, with a cross and thorny crown, paid the debt with the blood of the Lamb. Paid in full blood of the Lamb. Free from sin, free to live, now I am. And it reads on the page where my sins were written down, paid in full by the blood of the Lamb. Oh, how great was the debt that I owed, bound to pay for the seeds I had sown. But in Jesus, my Lord, a great treasure I have found. I'm redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, paid in full by the blood of the Lamb. Free from sin, free to live, now I am. And it reads on the page where my sins were written down, paid in full by the blood of the Lamb. And it reads on the page where my sins were written down, paid in full by the blood of the Lamb. Paid in full by the blood of the Lamb.
Paid in full by the blood of the Lamb. The singing was by the Captain's Crew, and your song was To the Chapel on the Hill. Started too high. Ann Kirkpatrick was the first done with that one. From the candy store on the corner. Some of those songs, those real old songs, there's not a thing wrong with them. I resent songs that I've said before, all these songs about me and your woman get married and then we separated and we got a dog but that died and we buried the dog up the yard and then he went with another woman, she went with another man, and they lost touch. All them old come on you country songs, I have no time for them at all. But those old ones, there's nothing of any harm in any of them. Right, I'll do another one here. This is very easy too. Ronald Morrison, he tried it, he's on YouTube, he tried to get the title, but I think he got his directions mixed up. Where was he at?
The Chapel of Love.
He was the Chapel of Love. That's over in Las Vegas. You're in the wrong direction altogether, the boy you. Helen Bowman, hello to you. Kirsty McConnell is on YouTube. How you doing, Kirsty and Daniel? And Christine Mitchell. Christine, I haven't heard tell of you in a week or two. I hope you're doing not so bad. Linda Jean says, prayer please for a family member in A&E at the minute, waiting on a bed in the ward, having tests and scans and on oxygen. So remember that request, please. Things are not getting any better in hospitals and the A&E at the minute. We had a situation today and it certainly wasn't good by any means. And then you're between the devil and the deep blue sea, because if you go up and you say anything about it, like not even complain, if you even say it in a nice way, you're the worst in the world. You're supposed to just sit there and let it all happen. The situation today was, again, with a family member went down into triage, and Gillian texted me to say that the waiting time was 130 minutes or something. I can't remember why they don't just say 2 hours. But anyway, I think they sat maybe 5 hours and nothing. Weren't even took in to have bloods taken or anything. When they went to the desk to ask, they were told there's just 2 more in front of you and then you'll be in. But I think there were 6 or 7 walked in front of them. And it's a stressful place, sitting down there. You know, you're stressed thinking about going in, what you're going to be told and all the rest of it, without having to sit that length of time. And I know 5 hours is nothing in comparison to people having to sit 2 and 3 days. You know, I've had to do it myself. Thankfully, I'll not be doing it again. I'll just come home next time. But praying for all those people who are sitting in corridors, and maybe you're fortunate enough to have a trolley in a corridor, which isn't great, but it's better than sitting in one of those old hard chairs all night. But things not getting any better at all in the hospitals. I'm going to play this next piece by Owen Mack. Tomorrow's programme, it's all local artists, all homegrown talent from here in Northern Ireland. Now there's maybe a couple from Southern Ireland, but that's all right. That's no problem. And they call it Londonderry, on the banks of the Foyle. Sure, I courted a wee girl, and her age was 19 in my dreams. Now, I'm going to play this piece by Owen Mack. It's his latest single, but I love it. He sings. But before I do that, here's the next line I'm going to give you, and I'm looking for old country song. It's been recorded hundreds and hundreds of times by many, 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 many singers. Many a time I used to sing it. Are you ready? Way up in the north in Old Tyrone,
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. And all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of. And all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. Oh, you have led me through the fire. In darkest nights, you were close like no other. I've known you as a father, I've known you as a friend. Oh, and I have lived in the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful, and all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God.
Owen Mac, I'm going to sing of the goodness of God. Love that piece. Love it. And Owen sings it so very well. Ruben Atchison, Ruben says, any meatballs this week? Yes. Meatballs on a Monday, meatballs on a Tuesday, meatballs on a Tuesday, meatballs on a Thursday, meatballs on a Saturday too. No Sunday, 'cause that's roast beef. But I'm going to tell you, I'll have meatballs next Monday, meatballs next Tuesday, and meatballs next Wednesday too. What's the title of that song? You'll never guess. Robert and Elaine Barfoot, good evening to you. Francis McEntee up there in Belfast. Peggy Harvey in the Glen of Gormley. Colin and Marlene Moffat there on YouTube. And Colin was first to get that one on YouTube, and Myrtle Scott was first on Facecloth. Way up in the north in Old Tyrone. She's my pretty little girl from Omagh in the county of Tyrone. Right, okay. Here's another one for you, but I'm going to do this one and then I'm going straight into this song that I want to play for you tonight. It's called Wish You Were Here. Wish You Were Here. And you know, I didn't do a big lot of preparation on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wasn't in the form. Wasn't in the form at all. And in fact, Wednesday, I think Wednesday was the worst day I've had in a good while. I know, I'm just going to be honest with you. And I think I remember saying to Eileen, she had texted, and the words I sent to her were, "Come, Jesus, come." That's just how low I felt. And that's not the physical health I'm talking about, it's the mental health I'm talking about. I've had conversations with a few people this week who don't and have never understood depression and mental health and anxiety and all these things, and they're trying to understand it. They have family members who are suffering and friends who are suffering, but they don't understand it because they've never been in that situation. And I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I wouldn't even wish it on somebody I wasn't speaking to. I'm not really not speaking to anybody. I speak to everybody. The same doesn't speak to me. But anyway, but it was bad. It was bad. And when you're down as low as that, I can tell you something. There's very little that'll bring you up. It's so hard to explain. Unless you've been there, you can't even begin to imagine. But it's amazing how it all works. I don't know all the workings of it, but as I said on Monday, I had a great day on Monday. I was really good on Monday, and I was doing things, and I was getting caught up with work and the card ministry and letter ministry. I was keeping myself busy, and then Tuesday just totally deflated again. So I didn't do a lot of preparation, but I did listen to this song, and I thought it was a powerful song, and I'd love you just to listen to it now for about 3.5 minutes or so. I want to say hello to Mary and Tommy Davison, and to Elaine and Mark as well. Before I press play, the song is called I Wish You Were Here. I want the title of this really old song. This is a real old one. I'll get the collar up for this. The old hometown looks the same as I step down off the bus. What's the title of that one? Have a listen to this. All cordon aside, listen to these words. Wish you were here.
I can just see them walking on the shores of heaven. They're praising the Lord and watching the tide roll in. My friends that have gone on, oh how I miss you so. Oh, and somehow I know if you could, you'd let me know. You're doing fine, and it doesn't hurt anymore. Things couldn't be better, and heaven is worth waiting for. You miss me too, until then you'll be praying for me. Oh, and I know if you could talk to me now, here's what you'd say to me. Wish you were here, it's such a beautiful place. Wish you were here, there's nothing but clear sunny days. It never rains, and no one complains, and we haven't seen a tear. We're having a great time. Wish you were here. I can just see them walking on the shores together. They're talking with Jesus, safe and secure in His love. Friends and loved ones walking in heavenly peace. And I know if they could talk to me now, here's what they'd say to me. Wish you were here, it's such a beautiful place. Wish you were here, there's nothing but clear sunny days. It never rains, no one complains, and we haven't seen a tear. We're having a great time. Wish you were here.
I just wish you were here.
We're having a great time. Wish you were here. Powerful song, powerful words. But again, I know some of the words they're hard to make out. It's a song you need to listen to a few times to get it. I actually intended to write the words out and read them to you before I played it, but I didn't. Must have fallen asleep. But if you want to Google that or go onto Spotify or wherever you get your music from, Tim Surrett, Surrett, Wish You Were Here. Powerful. Annette and Eric are on the big screen in the Smug. So they have a big screen in the Smug and in their drawing room as well. Nice for some. Nice for some. Ronald Hanna was first on YouTube and Eileen Dixon was first in Facecloth for that one. The old hometown looks the same as I step down off the bus, and there to meet me was my mama and papa. Down the lane I looked and there was Mary, hair of gold and eating cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Okay, here's another one for you before I play this. Press this next button. I love you as I've never loved before.
I stand amazed in the presence of Jesus the Nazarene, and wonder how he loved me, the sinner condemned unclean. How
Yes, right, okay. And who was first? Midwife May was first on Facecloth, and Ronald Hanna, one of the two Ronnies, was first on YouTube, and it was When You Were Sweet, 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 Sweet. No, that's not right, that's not right. I love you as I've never loved before, since first I met you on the village green. Come tell me, hear my dreams of love are o'er. I love you as I've loved you, when you were sweet, when you were sweet. 16. Margaret and David Quinn and Ballywalter, good evening to both of you. Still thinking about both of you and remembering you both in a lot of prayer. Lowell Wheat, Oklahoma, and Peggy says, old song, when I was 16, now 85. What? An old, I don't get that.
When she was 16, but she's now 85.
Peggy, you have choir memory. You have a choir memory that gave you when you were 16 and you're now 85. The boys from the County Armagh. Where? Right. Of that one done. I'm going to play 2 tracks back to back. If you want me to, I'll stay on a wee bit longer tonight, sure, an extra 10 minutes or so if you want. If you don't, just tell me to get off and go to bed. But I want to play this piece by Jack Green. It's one called You're Not Home Yet. The powerful words in this, and they're much easier to make out than the last piece. You don't have to strain so much, but listen to it. Great singer. You're Not Home Yet. So here's one for you. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Coming home, coming home, never more to roam. If you've got a minute, I'd like to tell you a story. It's a story about a preacher. Now, I know there's a lot of stories about a lot of preachers. But this story I'm about to tell you is about a particular preacher who went overseas to fight a war. And it was a war for God and not for any country. Well, he fought a long time and he won a lot of souls. But time took its toll. His spirit grew tired and his heart felt old. So he decided to come home. It just happened that he was on the same ship with someone whom we call a celebrity. And when the boat docked, there were thousands to meet the celebrity, and they carried him off on their shoulders. But there was no one to meet the preacher. And he said, Lord, did you forget? And it seemed like the heavens broke open. And he said, no, my son, I didn't forget. Just remember, you're not home yet. You're not home, you're not home, you're not home yet. I can still hear my Lord's voice ringing. There'll be someone to meet you, a choir of angels to greet you. No, my son, I didn't forget, but you're not home yet.
country school, that's where I learned to pray. Her church without a steeple, that's where I learned to pray. Every Sunday morning, about the hour of 10, the door would open to her school. The preacher, he'd walk in. He'd smile and say, "Good morning, how's everything today?" We'd bow our heads and close our eyes, and then he'd say, "Let's pray." In a little one-room country school, that's where I learned to pray. Her church had no steeple, it's no longer there today. From Monday on till Friday, at school we'd learn and pray. Then back to school on Sunday, that's where I learned to pray. Her clothes were clean but faded, sometimes her feet were bare, but no one noticed anything. They knew the Lord was there. We'd come from all directions, searching for the way. On my knees at school on Sunday, that's where I learned to pray. In a little one-room country school, that's where I learned to pray. Her church that had no steeple, it's no longer there today. From Monday on till Friday, at school we'd learn and play. Then back to school on Sunday, that's where I learned to pray. Country school, that's where I learned to pray. Her church that had no steeple, it's no longer there today. From Monday on till Friday, at school we'd learn and play. Then back to school on Sunday, that's where I learned to pray.
Yes, the man himself, Mr. Parker Donnelly, and that's where I learned to pray. It's 9:30, but well, if you're willing to stay on, I'll stay on a minute or two more, because there's still maybe 3 or 4 songs I have to play tonight that I have on the programme. So first on YouTube was Hazel McBride for this song, and Eileen Dixon on Facecloth, and the answer was, when I get this out of the road, I can't even lift this. Put your sweet lips, give me a kiss and I'll go steady. A little closer, give me a hug and I'll think about it. To the phone, let's pretend that we're together all alone. I'll ask the man to turn the jukebox way down low. And you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have till go. Peggy in the Glen of Gormley says she wants me to sing her to sleep tonight by singing My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean. Peggy, could you do a thought of something more sentimental and slower and more relaxing than that one? My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the sea. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Who's Bonnie? We had a dog called Bonnie. Bring back, bring, let me hear you. Oh, bring back my Bonnie to me, to me. Bring back, oh, bring back my Bonnie to me. Peggy is snoring like a bug in a snug rug. Bug. Anyway, Granny Agnes McKissick, Daphne Shilliday down there in the Hinch, and good evening to both of you. Right. This is the last one I'm going to do. This might be a wee bit more difficult for you, because I'm going to sing the title of the song, but I'm leaving 2 words out. Now, there's a clue I've given you. That gate must be open at the side of the house. And it has been banging the whole night. You hear that? That would drive you mental.
It's your man, the other house.
Well, they would need to stop that. I'm going out to him. So here's one to see how many of you can get this one. To the cottage on the... Come on, think. To the cottage on the... Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Right, I want you to listen to this one first of all. It's the Songfellows Quartet. It's called Tell Me the Story Again. This is a great song. I will be getting tally-ho tonight. I'm ready for it. I'll be getting phone calls and messages to say that I was a disgrace tonight, singing all those old worldly songs and entertaining you. And I'm telling you, I'm getting myself riled up for it, because I know it's coming. But tough with a capital F. Right, Tell Me the Story Again. This is a great song. This is a clinker, the Songfellows Quartet.
Tell me the story of Jesus and of his great love for men. And if I ever fail to serve him, tell me the story again.
Why don't you tell
Why don't you tell me
of Jesus
about
and
his love?
tell
Why don't you tell me about his blood? Why don't you tell me how he died for me?
Tell me the story.
Tell me again.
Tell of his plan of salvation, freely bestowed on all men. Oh, what a wonderful Savior. Tell me the story again.
Tell the King of all ages willingly laid down his life there on a hill cold and dreary, freed me from sin and from strife.
Tell of his infinite mercy and all the sin he forgives. Oh, how my heart thrills to hear it. Tell me the story again.
Why don't you tell
Why don't you tell me
of Jesus
about
and
his love? Why don't you tell me about his blood? Why don't you tell me
of how
he died for me?
Tell me the story.
Tell me again. Why don't you tell me about his love? Why don't you tell me about his blood? Why don't you tell me how he died for me?
Tell me the story.
Tell me again. Tell me love's sweet story again.
Sing them over again to me. wonderful words of life. Let me more of their beauty see, wonderful words of life. Words of life and beauty, teach me faith and duty. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Christ the Blessed One gives to all wonderful words of life. Sinner, list to the loving call, wonderful words of life. Oh, so freely given, moving us to heaven. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Sweetly echo the gospel call, wonderful words of life. Offer pardon and peace to all, wonderful words of life. Jesus, only Savior, sanctify forever. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Beautiful words, wonderful words, wonderful words of life. Beautiful words.
Right, okay, so the Harold Duncan, I think, was first on Facecloth with that one. The rest was wrong. I think Harold was the only one got that.
Yeah.
Aye. To the cottage on the old Dungannon Road. That wasn't on a hill. Maybe the Dungannon Road isn't a hill, I don't know, but that's not the title. To the cottage on the old Dungannon Road. Now, right, it is 20 to 10. Haven't played the man himself tonight as yet, and this is a lovely piece called The Things That Will Matter. I'll play this one and then I'll come on just for a final piece tonight, and then I'm away to get something to eat, because I tell you, the legs that was boiled today must have been off, and my stomach swole out the size of 10 beef burgers. Beef burger would be alright at the minute. So I never ate nothing since about 1 o'clock the day, except half 3/4 of a packet of extra strong mints. I've great breath. Somebody wants a kiss, he'll have till go. But I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now. Maybe a drop of porridge or cornflakes and hot milk maybe would do. I'll see what notion takes me whenever I go off screen. But anyway, I'm going to play this piece, Carl Robertson, The Things That Will Matter.
Do you love the Lord with all your heart and all your mind? Do you love your neighbor as yourself? Do you share your faith each day? Do you kneel and pray? Do you look for those in need that you can help? These are the things that will matter in the end, when time shall be no more, when God turns another page and eternity begins. These are the things that will matter in the end. Do you read the Word of God through the eyes eyes of faith, do you mention his name out loud? Do you take up your cross and follow the Lord? Do you lift up those who are feeling down? These are the things that will matter in the end, when time shall be no more, when God turns another page and eternity begins. These are the things that will matter in the end. These are the things that will matter in the end, when time shall be no more, when God turns another page and eternity begins. These are the things that will matter in the end. These are the things that will matter in the end.
Oh. I was only testing you to see if you was. I was only testing to see if you was listening or if you had gone to bed. I didn't make a mistake now, because I don't make mistakes. I was only testing you. What I did say was Robert Barfoot answered Harold Duncan very well. They're all saying they can't hear me, but you can hear me now, but see, you's missed my wee voice. You do. You's missed my wee fat face and you's missed my wee husky voice. Harold Duncan said when he was getting the song titles correct, he says he thinks he spent too long in the wrong places. And I just agreed with him and said, yes, I did too. Spending years around the pubs and the clubs and all the rest of it, sometimes 7 nights a week, really, really busy. And at that time we were young and just all we could think about was pound signs and getting the money earned. And I suppose at that time too, the fame, going to your head and sing with all these big stars and this, that and the other. But Robert Barfoot answered Harold then and said, but you're washed in the blood now, brother. Amen. You're washed in the blood now. And that's what matters. Listen, we have a bit of fun on a Saturday night. You're getting the gospel through the songs. Wee bit of fun. There's no harm in it. Laughter doeth good like a medicine. And I'm waiting. I'm going to get tally-ho when I go off here. I know I am. And I'm ready for it. But we're all different. We all have our own notions. We all have our own ideas of what we think we should do and we shouldn't do and all the rest of it. If your conscience allows you to do the thing, that's okay. It's between you and the Lord. It's not what everybody else thinks. But listen, there's no harm in that at all. But Robert Barfoot just nailed it. You're washed in the blood now. And that's all that matters. Nothing else matters in this old world. And I just hope that amid all the fun and the banter we've had tonight and the programme, that you're sitting in your living room or your car or your kitchen or wherever you are, and you can truly say that that you're washed in the blood of the Lamb and you're prepared for eternity. I'm just going to finish with one final piece tonight. Don't forget, join me tomorrow, God willing, if you can. We'll do it all over again, 3 o'clock. It's a full gospel programme tomorrow. Now, Sharon will not be on the phones tomorrow. She's having a day off, and she deserves it. So there'll be no questions tomorrow. If you have any requests or dedications that you really want onto tomorrow's programme, if you want to contact Scott on his email or his mobile number, or contact any of us two here, we can put the requests in for you, but there won't be any questions tomorrow. More time for music. All local artists tomorrow, so I do hope you'll enjoy and be blessed tomorrow as well. Thank you for your company. I don't take you for granted, you know that by now. Keeping also our dear, dear friend and sister in the Lord, Evelyn Spires, in much, much prayer. I was in touch with her during the week, and on top of that, and then I was in touch with Granny Agnes as well. I was struggling on Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday, when I heard her news. I'm not going into it on air, but I struggled and I shed tears, because it's not for us to ask why or to wonder why these things happen. And I just said to Evelyn, you know, not only me, but there are hundreds of people praying for you, praying earnestly, day and night. And yet, our prayers aren't being answered the way we want them to be. And I have struggled with that so much. Such a lady. And she's going through the mill. She is going through the mill so much at the minute. I'm not going to go into details now, but keep that name in your prayers and close to your heart over the next days and weeks. And of course, anyone who's going through physical and mental health at the minute, if you know of anyone who wants prayer, who would like us to pray for them, Scott's details are there, and we're only too happy to do that for you. But I'm going to finish with this final piece. I played this, I think, 2 weeks ago, and I loved it, and I got quite a bit of feedback about it. The Southern Plainsmen Quartet are singing it, and it's called He Prayed Her Home. Lovely piece, lovely words. So I'll finish with that. See you tomorrow, God willing, 3 o'clock to 5, and sleep well tonight.
Into the room and took her by the hand, her body just a shell of the woman she had been. With tears in his eyes, he knelt down by her bed and said, Mom, I love you. Then he bowed his head and prayed. He prayed her home through the gates of pearl. He prayed her home to walk on golden streets. Jesus took her by the hand, he said, "Child, welcome home." Her race was won, her journey done. He prayed her home. As he helped his wife to bed and held her by the hand, her body was so weak from the sickness that she had. As she sang praise to God, her hands raised in the air, she looked him in the eyes and said, "Daddy, pray." He prayed her home through the gates of pearl. He prayed her home to walk on golden streets. As Jesus took her by the hand, he said, "Child, welcome home." Her race was won, her journey done. He prayed her home. Now the day will come when we will cross Jordan deep and wide. As we fall before the Lord, we will hear our loved ones say, "I prayed you home all those nights beside my bed. I prayed you home. Now you stand before the Lord. Now let him take you by the hand and say, "Child, welcome home. Your race is won, your journey done. I prayed you home." Your race is won, your journey done. Mama, I prayed you home.